Alright friends, welcome back. Long War of the Chosen. We are fresh off our triumph smash and grab those rookies. And I'm going to try to start every episode now with a little summation of where we're at. So April 3rd. So time is ticking along. We're coming up on our second supply drop or third supply drop. Don't have a lot of supplies, but this coming month is going to be very important for us. If we can keep Western US with 11 people gathering supplies for the whole month, we're probably going to have to defend a retaliation and at least a supply raid, almost certainly. But we're going to go for it next month. I need that big hit. I'm expecting something around 300-ish supplies for that next month. Right. Bond forming there. The lack of engineer is a big problem. So I need this covert action to give me an engineer soon or a mission. Here we have Intel and Intel package, that's cool. After hybrid materials, we've got a decision to make. Do we push through for laser weapons, or do we crack a few data pads and make contact with New Mexico? We don't actually have the supplies to manufacture laser weapons, even if we were to research it. So I think we'll do the data pads. And if we get the intel from the other mission, plus 3 data pads, plus maybe another mission, we might even be able to spend the 100 to make contact with Mexico, and the 60 to get resistance comms to see what our continent bonus is. And then we might even spend some of these supplies on Western US to build... Oh, there is already a transmitter there. Okay, because the transmitter will of course boost the supply gathering, that's why we're getting so much there. Alright, never mind. We have some promotions to hand out. So we've got 3 assaults, that means I need 3 Shinobis to go with that. We've only got 2. So we pick another Shinobi out of this lot. 3 hit points. Okay, he is wounded. So 16 mobility, 11 dodge. 10 hack, that's a specialist I think. Hit points kind of sucks. 10 hacking, that's another specialist. So Milky is without a doubt a specialist. Out of these lads, 53 aim, critical fits, I think he's going to be an assault with that movement. I think Deadeye, his hit points are really low. Mike Store, maybe. 65 aim is nice, the mobility isn't that high. Above average, I think I want to make him the Shinobi. Three assaults. 1, 2, 3 Shinobis. 1, 2, 3, 4 specialists. Then I want fire teams, gunners and rangers. Where are my gunners and my rangers? We've got 2 rangers and 2 gunners. So looking at these stats here, Ben Barton, the only one who comes close to being direct fire. Viking, ugh. These are all assaults and Shinobis. Oh, goodness gracious. 17 days wounded. What's his full hit points? I think we make him a gunner. No, a ranger. Aim is crap. Deep cover is crap. Boosted cores and heat warheads is crap. Babbling shot is crap. Evasive is crap. DFA is okay. The last 2 are okay, but those are not great XCOM skills for a ranger. The 63 aim here and the 15 mobility, maybe we can make Deadeye a gunner. Are there any other rookies that are currently infiltrating? Holmes, Sydney Holmes, 65 aim. I think that's actually our gunner right there, which we'll get in 7 days. Maybe, okay, one of these we make a Grenadier to go with that other specialist, because specialist plus Grenadier, I think I'm going to make them all Grenadiers, just so that I've got 4 specialists and 4 Grenadiers. Let's go ahead and do that. Currently we don't have any technicals or sharpshooters, but that doesn't really bug me that much. At this phase of the game, I don't think that's too much of an issue. Those are troop types that would need advanced laser and mag weapons to be able to use them. So I need to bond you with a specialist. I don't have. Gunner and Grenadier and specialist. Gunner and Ranger. He's only close with the specialists. Okay. So Gazby. One more mission with Gazby and he should be able to bond. Ben Barton. Unfortunate. Grenadier. Oh, we're almost there. I know I'm very particular with who I bond to who. Should we just start recruiting? 76 aim. 13 mobility, 4 hit points. That can either be a very slow ranger, but more likely that's a sharpshooter. Yeah, let's hope we can get a jailbreak mission here. Boost these numbers of resistance personnel. 4 days to do a liberation mission. If I boost that by 50%, we'll go up to 6 and a bit days. It's only baseline. We'll have to come back for that, unfortunately.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
It worked. Oh, unfortunately, no, I've got one too many Grenadiers. I messed that up.
Is currently idle. If we have the soldiers to spare, we should deploy them on a covert action with the resistance.
Oh, we got ourselves a spare Grenadier then. Where's Busted Nut? He's going to be a Grenadier. We can't locate factions yet. Oh, no, engineer. I'm going to throw the best that I can at this. It has to work, if we can get it to work. No. 3% failure. 47. Ugh. Who's busy? They got. Well, that sucks, but it's the best chance we have at the moment. I'm not going to wait. 1 in 2 chance. Just kind of hope we get lucky.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Cool. Another person recruited. 2 days to start liberating. Unfortunate. Take a little while to develop some decent leads here. 8 days. That's good. And free captured rebels. Let's hope it's resistance personnel. It's only 2 resistance personnel, but that's still worth sending out a decent squad for. Shinobi, who are you closest to of the assaults? Nuffle. If we can send Nuffle out, we will. So that's assault Shinobi. Let's take out a gunner plus a ranger. Wait, didn't I have a ranger who was a Haven advisor? Yeah, I'm going to pull him out of there. I wish they would let us pull Haven advisors out from the mission select screen. Quite useful. Let's chuck one of the Grenadiers in there. I've got too many Grenadiers now. Typo. But then I mustn't forget to outfit Typo correctly. Oh, for goodness sake. But I don't have to go out the map like this. I could have done that through the Haven management screen. .65 aim, it's I think shotgun's probably fine. And just loads of grenades. 3 grenades plus shotgun should be fine. Oh, jailbreak. 8 days, jailbreak. Shinobi. Nuffle was the person he was closest to. Is that ranger? River, does he have any particular gunner that he's close to? Tug Speedman. Here's B. Where's Tug Speedman? On the other group. Fortunate. Right. Specialist plus Grenadier if we can. And maybe a spare rookie for good luck. Spare Shinobi, that's all that's available. Oof, no, that won't work. Okay. Right. Shinobi, SMG, 6 hit points, that's fine. So we give him flashbang, a ceramic. I think he actually needs a Fulton harness and medkit. Assaults and Shinobis at this point now need medkits. Flashbang to help break mind control. No pistol, I don't think. 14 mobility. Great mobility on the assaults. So a little change I've made that I'm quite happy I'm doing, and I want to keep doing it, is that usually I would have my highest mobility people on the Shinobis, which is great. I mean, their huge mobility is cool, but then a lot of times the assault troopers have slightly less mobility, and then they then just cannot get into position at the crucial time. 5 health. Let's make it. Oh god, 11 mobility is too slow. Is the minimum mobility I'm going to go with. Same story here. Ugh. 12. That's 12 mobility, yeah? Yeah. 12 and 12. Specialist needs medkit. He needs ceramic. He needs smoker. That's 13 mobility. That's cool. 55 aim. Assault rifle is fine. Grenadier. 3 hit points. God. This is definitely the playthrough of the low hit points. Brutal. 11 mobility, that's no good. Weapon upgrades, what do we have? I need some... The suppressor is whatever, I don't need it in this mission particularly. If we were to chuck the other Shinobi in, what would the infiltration time look like? Yeah, nowhere near. I want hair triggers, I want scopes, I want auto loaders. We messed up with the upgrades. Oh well, Operation Silent Tears. We've got Captain Zap Brennigan, Judd Varnus Nuffle, Sparrow, Troops, Milky, and Deadeye. 2 resistance personnel, another recruit. Sky Ranger deployed. Supplies and alloys, glorious. Yeah, we're going to go straight for that power cell. You know what? Before the end of the month, how long does this debris take to clear out? 10 days. We go straight for the power coil. It'll take a full month. But that means at the end of the month, then after the next supply drop, we can chuck one of the high value rooms in there. I wonder if I can sell enough things to let me buy an engineer right now. I want our sectoid corpses. God, I've got 3 data pads. That's amazing. Oh, I had 5. Let's sell all the sectoid corpses. That's 100. Amazing. Loads of trooper corpses, but we are going to need those though to build ceramic plating, but we're not very close to that. Let's have a little garage sale here. Get down to 3 on the corpses. $260 supplies gets us 145 engineer plus 115 supplies. And just should I pick up another engineer, another scientist, or we hang on to this money? We've got more money in just 4 days. It gets us up to 250 something. That lets us start work on the GTS and upgrade it. The other engineer here will get started excavating. We'll see that plus end of month money, I think, has to be GTS plus the GTS upgrade plus another engineer if we can.
Setting course
Yes, scientists are obviously important, but there are diminishing returns of the scientists. We can get along without having a lab and too many scientists until we get mag weapons. After that, the research of the mission of the weapons takes so long. Am I gonna have to boost that? I can't boost it.
Another important step forward in our research.
14 days for laser weapons. Oh, we've got to go data
I will
pads.
send word as soon as we have something of note.
I think that's going to stay at 10 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, even if it's 10 to 12, I'm going to back my boys. 5 days. Ah, damn, we don't have the squad available. I don't want to pull out the jailbreak. Oof, that's unfortunate. That's an abort now. God, that's unfortunate. The strength just ticked up before that mission. Up. Well, maybe it means we can try the smash and grab then. I think the smash and grab was like 5 days.
They're all here. We'll be home in a jiffy.
4 days. Oof, that's a big oof. Strength 5. If I was more conservative and arguably smarter, I would put this entire haven into hiding for the next month. But I want that money, and I'm going to back myself to defend that haven.
Setting course for eastern United States.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on
Okay, looks like only one faceless, so that's good.
hopes for the resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have
Who's
outdone
this?
yourself.
Great strides in a secret strategic project. That's the big one we need to try to counter if we can. Scanned rumors. There aren't that many scanned rumors.
Avenger plotting new course.
Hacking is going to be harder, but that's fine. Hacking wasn't particularly a big thing for us.
Setting course for
Once that wears off and we have the proving ground and we have red screen rounds and we have a few hacking PCSs and gremlin level 2s, then realistically we can look to hack. So 250 supplies, so I've got 100 that I can spend here. Oh, now they want our trooper corpses. I already sold them. Oh, they're paying double. We sold 14. We lost 70 supplies there. 126. That's bad. Just the G. Okay, well, in 5 days we've got more money coming, so we can use that money from the excavation to buy that engineer.
school construction initiated.
Maybe we're close enough. Let's just take a look. Maybe we're close enough.
Market is open.
We need how much? 23. Troopers will get more from the missions, and that's the 30 we need. They're going to turn 14 days into 7 days, I hope. Yeah. Who are these bonds? Ranger and Grenadier. Nope. Gunner and Specialist. Man, I hope we get that other engineer as well. That'll get us up to 4 engineers. And we are ahead of the engineer curve.
Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern United States.
Now we're going to focus on scientists, obviously.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
Please don't fail.
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
Damn it. And Maud Hawas. So we didn't actually get her, did we? Nope. Damn it,
We might
boys.
take the elders by surprise. If we
Try
switch up
again,
our
I suppose.
tactics. Maybe we should try something new.
Or we'll just go for bonds. I mean, oh God, these are so hard to get them right. Does P-Flax have an engineer that he can go on this mission? A specialist he can go on the mission with? None of them are available. Do a quick soldier bond, maybe. First, maybe let's just see what kind of percentage chance we can get here. 46, 35, 9 days. Go.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
That hurts. That's some of our best troops. But if we get that engineer, then that NG can just sit permanently in the resistance ring. We can get more of these missions done quicker and quicker. Awesome. More recruitment. Alright, here we go. It's been a bit of an adjustment playing without sharpshooters. In the past, I've really depended on them. But sharpshooters a lot of times can let you down. I think this setup we're running with the fire team of Ranger and Gunner is going to be less powerful in some situations, but overall more reliable. Especially in the shoot and scoot important missions. Yeah, put the evac all the way out on the other end of the map, by all means. The Brennigan Velour Fog.
The rest of the dominoes will fall like a house of cards. Checkmate.
It's kind of cool. I can just chuck everybody on the roof here. Oh shit, that actually might get revealed. Good. No way that revealed. Surely not.
Copy that.
Well, shit. I've got people who are flanked. I've got a Grenadier, smoke, and I've got a gunner. Anywhere I can go where I can see anything really? No. I think I have to actually suppress the sector just to force him to use psychic shit. Because if he takes a shot there, that is devastating. That is actually not even a flank, is it? Might be able to bait that Guardian into trying to get the flank on this dude, and I catch him in my own Overwatch trap.
I'm going.
But he is flanked. What? Of course it's a step out flank. Ugh.
Got him covered.
I blame the cold and flu medication. Yes, now I have to put my specialist, Luis Otavio,
On my way.
over here in Overwatch, where pray that we can maybe hit that entry. Man, I've made a pig's ear of this. How far off are we? We are 4 squares off. I mean, if one person's flanked, they might as well all be flanked, but I think Deadeye only has 5 hit points.
Roger.
Right, dreadful start. Any kind of wound that I can apply to this thing is going to lower its aim. If that doesn't do any damage, I wouldn't be surprised. Good. The 72 minus 50 is 22 aim. I'm expecting mind control or mind spin. That's our ranger mind controlled, but the Shinobi should make quick work of the sectoid. Oh, thank goodness, the sentry didn't go for the flank. Okay, so assault trooper, take out Guardian. Please don't aggro another pod. Very careful. What happens sometimes is when there's a mind controlled unit, it'll auto aim to that person first. So I will like run up to someone and just double press 1 to make shoot, because I assume target I'm closest to is the one it's going to target, and I've executed my own troops that way sometimes. Feels bad, man. See, you see what I'm talking about. Select that. Go flashe. Defaults to your own troop first. I think actually we can buff the overall volume a little bit. Okay, so we got away with murder there.
I'm on it. Got some advent here.
This is why I actually prefer all pods active. You know what you're up against right from the start. The Grenadier did not proc, interestingly enough. So I've sprinted up my gunner. I want to have at least 2 people gathered up together to force the engineer to throw his flashbang rather than attack. And what is that? Another sectoid who hopefully won't mind control the Shinobi. So as bad as it is botching my initial engagements like this, at least I've got 4 of the 9 aliens, or about 10 aliens, engaged on turn 2 already. And run and gun is still up. Oh, that's the same lad. Okay, that's not too bad. So really not much to think about. We just got to run forward. Probably going to aggro another pod, but hell, I mean, we're killing a lot of aliens very quickly. It's really all that matters. Captain Zap Brennigan, the Velour Fog. Our MVP so far, he's doing incredibly well. That is super optimistic. But by moving him, that might make the Ranger able to get to... I was hoping he could drop into a spot, into that square there. Give him a flanking shot. Technically, all I need to do here really is to suppress him.
Affirmative.
But he has got a flank on my Shinobi. I think I'm just going to have to run and gun him, kill him. Did I move the specialist? God, I'm making so many mistakes tonight. Finally, we run forward without aggroing another pod. Right, now full. Max damage or a crit would be just wonderful. Right in his advent deck. Don't know what that means, but I agree.
Solid copy.
Miss, god damn it, that tile snapping.
Nähere mich der Zielposition.
Is there an option to turn the tile snapping off? I don't want to have to download another mod for it, but Lord, that is annoying. Okay, what's the easiest ingress into this jail here?
I'm all over it. Location confirmed. 10-4.
That's fairly safe sprinting forward there because of these structures blocking vision here. And of course there's always a risk of getting spotted, but like that was reasonably safe. I don't like leaving lads out in the open. I should have ultimed that sectoid corpse.
Tempo.
It should be fairly safe. "14 turns, yellow reinforcements." Okay, So there's our door. Remove. Is there not a roof entry point? No, there's not. Reflexes and a PCS.
Not a problem.
This is more of a scouting move than anything. Okay. That tells me the other pod is around here somewhere. 2 pods around here somewhere. So, get our ranger and our gunner.
Heading out.
Here and here, overwatching. Or maybe even posting up all the way, because as soon as we... Well, I suppose they're most likely to be inside, aren't they?
Moving to position. Got it.
We'll just stick together in a big clump.
Und ab geht's.
In movimento!
Psst, ich glaube, ich habe was gehört.
Okay, interesting. I was just going to say, the reinforcements indicator turns red now. 1 more turn until I can run and gun.
E va bene.
Naffle can't actually do much here. Okay, so see, that tells me I can hack from there.
Absolutely.
Intel, large Intel, 45, 32, 42, 45, 72, we'll take that one.
Accessing system.
10 Intel, I believe. So 42% chance for 20 or 72 for 10. Oh, correct choice.
Attempting infiltration. On your order. Scanning.
Where's that gunner?
All right, I'll go.
So these lads are going to move through the jail.
Overwatch.
The fire team is going to move along the street here.
Feuerschutz.
Civvies just stay put for the moment. Want the Shinobi in here?
This looks to be one disturbingly erratic
Ne
day.
varrà la pena?
Oh, she went on the roof. That's going to aggro a pod, isn't it? Whew. Move forward with the Grenadier first.
Bin unterwegs.
Nothing? Seriously? We'll group up around here. We can take 2 or 3 turns getting back. Super nervous of aggroing this last pod or 2.
Affirmative. Will do.
The timing of aggroing the last pod. What?
Rücke zu Zielkoordinaten vor.
Is super important. That last pod timing. Okay, so it's just a drone. Anyway, then I can... Whoopsie, that's not what I meant to do. I was trying to just get him to run parallel and then slash from there. Whew. Civilians, be super, super careful. Running the civvies straight through here now is too risky. This is why I loved All Pods Active so much. I just love what it does to the game. With the exception of those reinforcement missions, which then become impossible because of the amount of aliens. And like the black site missions would probably also be pretty impossible.
Cosa c'è lì? Vedo truppe Advent.
Alright, 2 guardians and an officer. That's actually a pretty nasty pod. And I'm in quite a tough position to deal with. I think a run and gun flashbang maybe. What can the Shinobi do? Can slice and dice the officer and get a nice angle actually. This will make 9 aliens. There might even be another little drone floating around for a total of 10. Can my gunner get into a pressing position? Only on one of them. Right, so I've got to flash that one, suppress that one. Everyone else sprint forward.
D'accordo, vado.
Could hit them both. That greedy. Thing is, if this doesn't work now, let's not be greedy.
Flashbang.
Even though the grenade indicator shows that it's hitting that sentry, the fact that it's not showing the square that he's actually hiding behind make me nervous.
Roger that.
Loads of half cover, but hey, kind of risks we have to take.
It is clear.
But that's why I need my officers so that I can use the extra movement ability. Unfortunately, he can just break that suppression by moving away, but at least the aim malice should still apply. Reinforcements, we can't risk that. Let's just keep moving.
On the move. Okay.
The question is, what can these lads do while suppressed and flashbanged? Hopefully not a whole lot. We need to deal with these guys with extreme violence now. We can expect reinforcements to drop on the to turn red in the next turn and then drop on the turn after that. What was the attack chance? Because that should have been 70 minus 50.
For another taste of sweet, sweet candy.
E va bene.
I like how Zep Brannigan is doing his sex talk. And Varnus is like, like Kif.
Ok, uno lo
I'm
preso.
sorry, I suffer from an extremely sexy learning disability. What do I call it, Kif? Kif. Sexlexia.
On the move.
Now, don't worry about cover when reinforcements are dropping.
Overwatch.
Movement.
What's over there? On Overwatch. Sure thing.
I wonder if I were to hack and fail the hack and have extra reinforcements come in, would they drop 2 pods in, or would it still only drop 1 because there's already a pod coming in? If I had a stronger Overwatch team, I might actually test that. Have any of you ever tried that? Or what were the results? I imagine you would fail the hack, it would cut to the scene of the pod dropping, then your turn would end, and then the other pod would drop. So I would assume it would be both pods. Oh yes. Give me that stun lancer. Want your corpse, stun lancer?
Mi attaccano sui fianchi.
Shooting. Who's the specialist? Deadeye. No, Mulkey. Great shot, Milky. Gut. That was good. Okay. The assault trooper, get it if he can. How's that saying I'm not going to have vision? Of course I have vision there.
Cosa c'è lì?
What? Oh, it's glitched out. I'm going to say the teleporting trooper. Old save and reload, eh? Can I blue move onto him? You see? Cheeky. Someone else can kill him. That'll be great.
Bestätigt.
Who knows? Maybe this crits or rolls max damage. Nice, did I?
Bedrohung ausgeschaltet. Meine Munition ist leer.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're crying like a woman.
Oh. You pick up that one. Where are the other corpses? In fact, Brannigan can pick up these two corpses. Everyone else can just evac. I mean, technically I have time to go back for other corpses, but let's not be silly. What I need to do is on the next turn be ready to overwatch for when we make this hack attempt.
Heading out. Ready to walk.
I think there's a PCS in the offing if we make that hack successfully.
It is clear. Roger that.
Right. Okay.
Hack it in.
Oh, you beauty!
I've got access.
Clearly, Milky is acid burn in his spare time.
On my way. Und los geht's.
Crash
Los, los,
override.
los.
Remember Hackers? It was it's such an incredibly dated movie. Watching it now when they're busy perving over Angelina Jolie's laptop and they're like, 16 megabytes of system RAM. Oh yeah, 250 color display. Wow.
Crying like a woman.
I'm all over it. Running.
Affermativo.
So not quite the corpses haul we were hoping for. But mission accomplished nonetheless.
Stepping off. 10 full. Stepping off.
She looks like we're getting, what, 4 corpses.
I'll take it.
This one being the most important, of course. Actually, I was saying we needed around 5 if we wanted 4 Mark II swords, but we are going to be building those experimental weapons pretty much as soon as we can. And I don't think those twin axes actually need a stun lancer corpse.
Sono già lì.
If it does need a stun lancer corpse, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Then you'll come crawling back for another taste of sweet, sweet.
I hope it's worth it.
We could do some overwatching. Maybe just get an extra kill or 2 before we get out.
Got Overwatch. Overwatch. Ich bin weg.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
drop pretty close. We might be able to overwatch these nerds.
Forze Advent avvistate.
More done, more done.
I got nothing.
Mi appassiono solletico.
Shot. Hell, we can even take these parting shots. Ooh, ho, ho, ho.
One down.
Gaz B kicking off.
Getting out of here. Come on, focus.
Nice. Be cool if you got XP for damage done, not just for actual kills. Oh, but who cares if you hit 25% shots like that? 14 kills. Should I go nick one of these corpses? Nuffles, like I was hoping to shoot at one of these guys, but Jesus lads, that's crazy. Well done.
Addio.
How do you pick an MVP in this game? I think Gaz B
Confirmed. Mission accomplished.
to deserve a mission photo. I don't like this Backstreet Boys style one where it's randomized. Oh, there you go. Sepia effect.
Propaganda never looked so pretty.
Say that again, Central. It's not propaganda, it's suggested content.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
Our troops are making it look
Excellent.
easy out there, Commander. All thanks to you.
Revival, gotta be. Walk fire, I think, gotta be. Ever Vigilant is quite nice, especially when you combo it with cool under pressure and rapid fire, but we'll come back for Ever Vigilant. Walk fire is just so important in the early parts of the game for more reliable damage. Combatives to parry, gotta be that. Needle grenades so we can be more explodey. +8 hacking, that's exactly the PCS I was hoping for. 6 corpses, okay, sweet. Alright, specialist. Okay, once we have the GTS, then I can do that. Look at all these bonds I need to hand out. Specialist. 4.9 there. That Gatsby. Assault with Brannigan. This is going to be probably our 18 of Assault and Shinobi. Oh yes! Natural selection. Maybe we can make it as sexy as possible. Brannigan just standing. Oh, there we go. See if we can get a more sexy one. Oh, hang on. These two. Edit soldiers. So I can't actually rotate them, and you can move the poses. Hang on, if I can get Zap in her position and have her standing over him, might look a little sexual harassy, which I think would suit Zap Brannigan perfectly. Pile of corpses. Yeah. Oh, what are you doing, man? Gah! And then where's the text? A disturbingly erotic combination. Other way around. A disturbingly erotic combination. Oh, Zap Brennigan. You sex pest. Okay, Gunner. No. Grenadier. Specialist. 8.8 there with Sean Ward. Almost ready to bond. Or with Milky as well. That's pretty close. Virtual Viking 8.8. That's almost enough to bond. Ranger and Gunner. Sweet. Ranger and Specialist. Ranger. Grenadier and Specialist almost. Right. Good. Good. Everybody on intel. $289. Okay, that's around about what I was thinking it would be. If I could chuck an engineer in there, it might even be more. But let's not put an engineer in there. Four days to start liberating. Not enough time. With 8 of us now and the scientist, they start getting a bit better. So this gets us intel, an intel package, and there's loot. But this is probably going to have to be boosted if I want to get it. I mean, it pretty much pays for itself. It's only going to cost us 8 intel. Can we, if we can squeeze out 5 troops, then maybe. It doesn't look like we can get 5 troops out there. No, we can. Sweet. Okay, awesome. Doesn't need to be boosted then. So, Specialist Grenadier, Shinobi Assault. And I might want to take, here we go, Bastonat Chino out so he can get leveled up. And then he can be combined with the other Specialist. 60 aim. This will be a standard SMG plus grenade setup for him then. 5 health. He arguably has enough health to not even need the vest. Uh, 14 minus 3 is actually too much. Can't be that slow. And 2 medkits is probably enough. Right, look at all these grenades on P-Flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grenades. 6, 7, 8. So we're going to blow some shit up. City center, hit him hard, hit him fast. No fire team though. Just running forward, slicing and dicing. But we're not going to need the fire team. We've got so many grenades. It'll be a 1-2 combo between Bastonat and P-Flex. Bastonat will soften them up. P-Flex finishes them off. Should be good. Let's try target pattern. That's badass. Right, Operation Purple Cry. Intel package, Intel Booze, P-Flax, Captain, Nuffle, and Bastonat. What's great about this is if we can get this intel, then we can almost certainly probably just need one more hit of intel on top of the data pads we already have.
Sky Ranger
We can make contact with Mexico and have the other 60 intel for resistance radio. 10 days to find a lead. Perfect. Maybe this we should look at this as a rookie training opportunity. But we still take a gunner. Ben Barton available. Not. Stobbie is close to who of the gunners? Speedman. Okay, sweet. So they can hopefully bond after this. Specialist plus Grenadier. Sean Ward. Specialist. He is lightly wounded for 5 more days. Okay, which Grenadier are you closest to? Virtual Viking. Bam. So these 4 plus a lot of specialists, or rookies, should be good. Oh yes, here's the rookies I wanted with the direct fire. Jawara. Where's that? 82. Portnoy. That's a sniper if I've ever seen one. If I could somehow keep him alive, he could maybe be a great gunner or ranger, but keeping him alive is going to be damn near impossible. Right, so pretty much 11 days seems to be the magic number for an 8-man infiltration. Okay, let's see, you are UK, so DPM 2-tone. .78 aim, 10 mobility. I think I might actually just have him be able to move, and that's pretty damn good. That's good enough. He doesn't have to throw grenades. Fatty, on the other hand, whoa, even more accurate, and we give him nanoscale. Any chance we can build another nanoscale? Yes. 4 hit points, 6 hit points, 4 hit points, 4 hit points. Can't go slower than that though. 5, 4. Rookie Reynolds. 65, 59 aim. Okay, well, there we go. US, what haven't we done before? US. Colonial Marine is Night Desert we haven't done yet. Yes, Night Desert. Cool. Okay, Operation Hammer Strike. Destroy the relay. Intel and Intel package. Sending out Reynolds, Scorcher, Stobbie, Milky, Deadeye, Frozen Owl, and Fatty. On my Ranger. What's he got here? An autoloader. Scope. So a scope and a stock I can still hand out. My gunner. Advanced scope, expanded mag. Missed shots 25%, fine. That elite suppressor will take 3 hours off. That still wouldn't be enough to get another rookie on, would it? 10, no, we need to get... We want to be 4 hours under the infiltration time, because you've got to expect to take 2 hours to travel there, and then still leave yourself 2 hours of breathing room to be within the infiltration time. So I'd need 14 hours, and the suppressor only, elite suppressor only takes off 3 hours. Okay, armor piercing gunner, armor piercing ranger, smoking specialist, needle grenade, grenadier, 2 direct fire rookies, and a grenade rookie. I would hope that would go very well. And am I misremembering, or did it say that there was a sit rep That was going to give loot. While these two are infiltrating, should we just pop across to recruiting for a bit? For a few days, see if we can't get a few recruits. And now, keep going for the machinery or start... I think I need to... Yeah, we have two people clearing out rooms and then one person operating the resistance ring. I do often wonder if I would not have been better off investing in a workshop and then just put a gremlin in the resistance ring. No. 19 days. The GTS is ready in 3 days, and that supplies and that power is earmarked for the officer training station. In 19 days, we can then build. I think we have to go infirmary. Actually, we don't have that many wounds. I think we can go proving ground, training center, power, infirmary, which we can live to regret if we struggle to field enough soldiers, if we get a lot of wounded. But I mean, it feels like the more offensive oriented option. Damn, that's 2 pips onto the well, again, doom counter. 8 days to get a scientist. I don't think we have anyone. Oh, we do. We've got plenty of people available. Awesome. Okay. Specialist plus. What grenadiers are available? Only 1. Ranger plus gunner. That's a nice little team there. Bonded as well. I don't think we have any assaults or shinobis. We do. Scolder. Store. We'll outfit these lads and maybe we can sneak in a cheeky rookie, but I doubt that very much. My ranger. We not have any upgraded guns here. Doesn't look like it. I think I might actually want to chuck the elite suppressor. Let's say onto this cannon. Let's check it. So 7 and 1. Go down to 623 now. 22. Yeah, I need some armor piercing. 6 hit points. What's his movement? 12. Okay, that's 20 dodge. That's actually quite nice. Little Fritz. Brag. 7 hit points. No needle grenades, unfortunately. 70 aim. That's nice. 7 health. 12 mobility. I don't want to go lower than 12. 12 mobility. 12 mobility. Our gunner. 11 mobility, but okay, fine. Assault trooper, 16 mobility. 6 health is fine. He needs poison immunity and a bit of heal. That's 14 mobility. Quite nice. Nanoscale doesn't need it. Medkit, ceramic, Fulton, 15 mobility. Excellent. Okay. Strong squad this. Let's rescue a VIP, get ourselves a scientist. This is Witcher, Criddle Fritz, Sparrow, Troops, Lord Skulder, and Mikey. We've got 4 boom booms, 1, 2, 3 pew pews, and the slicey slice. These are all technical terms, don't worry about these. Shotgun. Aim 56, you don't need to have that. That's way better. Okay. Man, Criddle Fitz is kind of amazing with that stat line. 15 mobility. The aim is obviously crap, but the health and the mobility is super important on a Grenadier. Like, for a Grenadier, look at the abilities. It can be quite nice to have decent aim, because you can actually shoot a bit. Which also is nice on the longer missions when you run out of grenades, but God, field medic. Such a pity to have them in a Grenadier. Right. Witcher, Criddle Fritz, Sparrow, Troops, Lord, and Mikey. They rescued the VIP. Whoa, hour and 5 minutes. This episode is long.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the
I
pipe.
spoil you guys. Yes, we've got all 3 squads out in the field. We don't even have enough for 4th squad, so it's just as well we switch over to recruiting. As soon as the first mission completes, we'll switch back over to intel gathering.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
Gym for the lads. Upgrade immediately.
Guerrilla Tactics School facility upgraded.
The other one takes another staff sergeant. So we've got 1 power left, and proving ground is 2. So there's the only 1 power thing we can build is a workshop. You can make an argument for building the workshop. If you excavate here, build the workshop there, and then you can excavate there and there quicker, but not worth it. Okay, sweet. I can start recruiting. I can start training these lads. What do I need them as? 3 assaults. 4. Okay, so I got 3 assaults. How many Shinobis? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so these two have to be assault and Shinobi. So the 19 mobility Jensen will be an assault trooper. Glass cannon, if ever I've seen one. And Reynolds is a Shinobi. Jensen for assault. Hopefully we can pick up a conditioning PCS to give him. Reynolds is a Shinobi. Right, okay, this episode has been way too long. Is there unstaffed engineer, but
Commander,
that isn't true, is it?
I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
One quick thing I want to check. 13 days left. If we put Gonzalez as Haven Advisor, is that going to give us how much supplies? I doubt it'll be worth it. It's an extra 30 supplies, and it'll be like an extra 50 if it's for a full month. It's good to know that we'll get good money eventually, but that's not worth it right now. Right, okay, I gotta stop here. Thanks for watching, friends. When I come back, I'm still going to be sick, most likely. April, we're coming up on May, and we still haven't made contact with New Mexico. But at least the data pad decryption here, plus one of these missions will give us the 100 we need. Then it'll be, we're getting intel hits from 2 of these missions, and we've got 3 data pads, including this one. So that's around 50, that's 20, that's 70. So after doing all 3 data pads, we'll be able to make contact and get resistance radio. We're going to be well behind schedule for laser weapons then, but at least by that point, we should have a full supply drop. We need Illyrium. We might have to render an Illyrium core or 2, but we might be able to throw an entire month's supplies behind building laser weapons for the squad. That being said, if we can hold out a whole of May, by the time June comes around, we're going to be really struggling with just ballistic weapons. But if I can do that, maybe the money I could spend on the squad of laser weapons, we can do the buildings, because that makes it harder in the short term but better in the long term, because if I can get proving ground, infirmary and training center, then laser weapons, and we do 1 set of laser weapons, and then while we operating with laser weapons we quickly research mag weapons, and we're going to be so undergunned, but the lads are going to be quite skilled because of the training center and healthy because of the infirmary, and have decent gear because of the proving ground. It's very high risk but very high reward. I don't know how I feel about that. think about it between the next episodes. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. I'm Stobbie149. This is Long War of the Chosen. See you out there soon.